YouTube, I'm Matt. I'm a full-time wannabe. Basically, my channel is about me going from the house into my custom cargo camper and hitting the road. And today is a good day. Part 2 to the Ecotemp Hot Water On Demand Propane Shower System. I think I got it figured out. Let's go check it out. Okay, so today I got this. I'm going to be putting this in. This is the Ecotemp Hot Water On Demand. Runs off propane. It came with the water pump. The problem is, I bought this a long time ago, and then I learned, more about the bucket shower, and I thought, you know what? I'll just do a bucket shower, and I figured that would be the easiest way. But then I started thinking, what about those cold days? Granted, you want to follow the sun, but you're going to get into cold days, real cold days. Even if you're in southern Arizona in the middle of winter, it can still freeze. So, I want something a little bit more reliable than the bucket shower. And here's the bucket shower. It's the whole bucket system. Pretty badass. It's hot water and pressurized water. It has an entire shower system inside. Let me just unscrew this real quick. Give you a little peek. So that's the system, and this thing's awesome. It's battery powered, pump, nice big flow, head on there. This thing's badass, and it gets hot. And I mean, it gets hot. But what about when it's 40 degrees outside, 30 degrees? Is it going to get hot? Probably not. So that is why I got this. And right now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to mount it. So I got it pretty much all set up right now. This is for your gas. This is your water input, and then this is what the shower head that it comes with. It comes with a corded long shower head, and it's nice, and it's pretty fancy. So I kind of jumped the gun here, and this was the pump I got. It's a Camp Lux. I'm going to spin that around. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Camp Lux, whatever. It is a 6 amp. This one is a 65 psi. It's the best one I could find for the price. And the cool thing is it had the different ends on it. This one was more specifically set up for hose. Where I could screw the hose right on. The other one came with all kind of adapters. I guess you probably could have done the same thing. I had some extra of this hose, so I figured I might as well just use this. I clamped it right on there. I just went to Lowe's and picked up a 6-foot garden hose. I used that thread tape because I know most of these hoses, they all spray water. They're all garbage. And you can't even buy a hose anymore, that we can screw it on. It doesn't spray everywhere the first time you use it. Everything's so cheap nowadays. But this thing had some sort of a clamp on it. It had a different end. On the end for the wires, it was a plug, just like a 12-volt two-way plug. It was like a male-female. Then I guess you had to have the other end, which I don't. And what I did was I had a cigarette lighter kit for batteries. It's just the alligator battery clips. This is it's springy, so it'll move. And I just cut the cigarette lighter part off. And I put an inline, I don't know what you call them, but there's those little clamps for the two, we connect two wires together, the little blue ones, and you clamp one end, you clamp the other end with the wire inside. So, and then I taped it up real good. And the reason why I did it with this actually works out cool, because I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to mount it all right here on my back door. You can't see, let me back up a little bit. So I'm thinking of mounting it on my back door. So I was thinking I was going to put that shower unit right there next to the stars. And I'm going to cut a piece of wood because the door wood is pretty thin. And the door is pretty thin. And I got, I don't know, good size screws. So I'm just going to cut a board. I'm going to paint it blue or red. I think I'm going to paint it red. So the match right there, and then that way I could put that against the cloth and act like a little heat barrier. Excuse me, a little heat barrier for the thing. And then I'm gonna put the pump probably down below the stars with another piece of wood, and I'm just gonna put it right here. And then with that flexible alligator clips, it can spring from there to the thing. So as the door opens and closes, it's going to be elastic. You know, I don't know what the term is. Elasticity. That ain't it. It's going to be springy. Maybe. It'll stretch. Sure. I don't know the right term. But it can go long. It can go long. How about a football term? It can go long. So these things, which is going to be awesome. You know, this thing, it's like a phone cord, you know? So when the door swings open and closed, it'll contract and get bigger. What a cool idea. All right, so let me cut this board up and get it painted, get it on the thing. I don't have this thing hooked up. This thing is so simple. I mean, there's nothing to it. That's it. In, out, and propane power, you know? This thing does use a couple batteries. A couple D batteries, but that's just for the igniter, you know, and then you kick it on. I mean, it's that simple. And I got some rechargeable D batteries, so, you know, I got 2 sets. So one will always be charged, one I'll keep in here, and we'll just use them over and over again and just keep recharging them. It's really pretty awesome. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, it's hot as hell here in Texas. It's so hard to work on anything on this camper. I mean, I look like I went swimming in a pond. And all I did was open the garage door. I didn't even start working. I was sweating like crazy. And it's October. Ugh. Today's a good day. That was actually pretty easy to put together. So, let's check it out, man. I'm stoked. All right, let me spin you around here and get you on camera. Man, am I excited. All right, so this is, open that up. This is what I did. This is how I did it. There's the water pump, and there's the system. I know it gets hot, so I put a board behind it to block this, and then, yeah, and then this vent, you know, obviously blows it out. And then this will be outside, you know, the door will be open. I hung the hanger there, but you know, you just take it off and use it in the shower tent. Let's see. I will admit, this thing is kind of crappy and flimsy and plastic. This nut here is plastic. This feels good. This feels good. But once you get to these fittings, that's a plastic freaking nut. I mean, that's just garbage. What a garbage little nut. But hey, if it holds, and I put the thread tape on there, so if it don't leak and it holds, I'll be very happy even though it's plastic. I mean, and it's not like I'm going to be beating it up. It's just a damn shower. But the way I did it was I got my alligator clips on an extension. I cut this off of a cigarette lighter. That's what this was. This was like a 6-foot cigarette lighter alligator clip accessory. So I just cut the cigarette lighter part, spliced it into the pump, and now the door can swing open, and this will reach all the way to the end of my batteries. In fact, I can reach all the way to almost to the back batteries with it. I mean, I got 8 batteries. I just need to catch those first 2. And then the pump turns on. I didn't put a switch on here, so you just kind of use it when you need it, unplug it when you don't. And then, you can just clip these anywhere. You can just clip them right on here to hold on to it. Just like that. So now it's ready to go. It came with all the fittings. I just bought a 6-foot hose It just goes right on up, and that's the input. As far as my water supply, I got one of those blue buckets. I took the nozzle off. It just unscrews, no big deal. And so I just cut the hose long enough, and believe it or not, it actually goes right to the bottom. I was thinking I was going to have to get like a PVC pipe to stick in there, you know, keep it straight and go into the bottom. But I didn't need it. It literally goes right to the bottom and stays right on the bottom. So this is a 7-gallon jug. So that's the water supply. Goes into the pump. I just got a 6-foot hose to come out of the pump and screw right up on in, and then it comes out of the shower thing and right to the awesome shower head. And mind you, this will be in a shower tent, although I could literally, let me get over here. Good Lord, man, I got no room in here. I could literally maybe put a little hook from that top to that door top and just kind of make like a shower curtain there. But I'm going to use the shower tent because I don't want any water getting in on my batteries or anything like that. That's all electrical. So I think when I do a shower, I might lay something over there the first time just to make sure it ain't, you know, squirting water everywhere. And worst case, I'll just open the door all the way. That way there's no chance of water getting on there. And I'll put the shower tent, you know, maybe right over here. So that's it. Pretty cool. Looks kind of ghetto, I guess, but hey, man, whatever. That's a hot water shower outside. And it runs off propane. And you just hook your little propane thing right here. That's it. You just propane nozzle it. And you're ready to go. So obviously I'll do another test with it. Let me just spin this around. Obviously I'll do a test on it the first time I use it. I guess I could probably do that right now, you know, see if it works. I just don't want to fill up the system full of water yet. But I don't think it would matter. I mean, it was working. The pump turned on when I connected it. So I think everything's going to be just fine. I'm pretty stoked. That's hot water, man, in the snow. I'll be showering in the snow. Yeah. I see snow, man. I'm packing up and I'm out of there heading south. All right. So that's my only project for right now. Everything else is done. I don't know what else to do. I need another project. I just like working on this thing. Oh well. Well, that's it. That was an easy install. It only took a few minutes. I'm Matt. I'm a full-time wannabe. Hope to see everybody out on the road. Who knows when we're all going to see each other, but I know I'm going west. I'm getting out of this Texas heat. I can't stand it anymore. Going west and north. Well, it is October. I'm not going to go too far north because it's already, you know, north New Mexico and northern Arizona.